Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do my rooting technique. We've seen it 1,000 times, I know, but why not do it again? I'm going to show you exactly what I use, from products to tools to sectioning. It's going to be a little bit of a longer one than you're mostly used to. I ordered the wrong size gloves. It looks like I have small hands. So today we are using Redken Color Fusion in a 4AB. So this is going to your model. I know, not a wig. Crazy. So yeah, so let's get right to it. So I have my equal parts color and developer. The key to this is really mixing as much as you can. For you old pros, you're just going to want to keep them, nice and creamy in consistency. Goes for any color line that you use. You really want to whip it and get it into really a nice creamy consistency. I am using a whisk. I'm also, I don't like color bowls. They just look a little cheap. So I actually go to IKEA and get these little bowls for like 99 cents. And it just makes it look a lot cleaner and nicer if you're in front of a client. So yeah. So then, using a spatula, it's really nice and creamy. Half the battle, keep it creamy. Before I start diving into the color, I just want to show you the tools that I will be using today. My Redken flat, small brush. Going to be using my spatula and comb. Brush and comb. So you'll see how it just helps comb it out. And then I am going to be using my blending brush. All right, so those are the tools we'll be using today. Okay, so I'm going we're going to section. For me, I like to do the hairline first so that it holds the most for the color. I'm going to take my color on the tip of my brush and I'm going to come in and saturate the hairline. We should talk about this because most wigs that we use or you get from a distributor, from China, from Alibaba, from wherever, are most likely, or you probably had this situation where the lace gets stained. Yeah. So, do you know why that is? It's because it's not real lace. It's actually a fabric. Only fabric can get dyed. Lace cannot be dyed. It will not pick up color. It should be translucent. Color should wash right through it. Okay? I just want to make that clear. So yeah. So because I am going to be going pretty deep, it's already darkening up, which is really lovely. So I'm going to come and go sectioning from the top down. I'm putting it just on the root. I want this to look like a regrowth. This is what's gonna, you already see how she looks kind of uno coloro. And that's just not for me. You may just get the commentary as I work through it. I am taking sections, like sliver sections, and I'm brushing them through. And when I go into my color, I'm literally just dunking it in just dunking it in. I'm not grabbing extra color. I'm not grabbing like a loaded brush. Because remember, we want this to be as natural looking as possible. So I come in and do one side, and then I come back in and do the other. So basically here I have done this side and the other side. When I flip it over, I'm just making sure I'm getting it evenly distributed. I'm sure you've seen many of my rooting right wigs before, but this is the technique that I use for all of them. And then as you go through your wig, or client, whichever it may be, you're going to want to figure out, do they wear it up all the time? Where do they really see? What do they really see? And I'm using 10 volume developer to put in my root on a blonde. I do want it to get pretty dark. And the only blondes I know all have roots. I don't know about you, but... And being a blonde myself. Then... we're also trying to beat the clock, apparently. Because this color is taken quickly. So we're making sure we're taking clean sections and really giving it a nice root. Once again, with roots for wigs, it's to help give it the illusion that it is more natural. Say your client has a darker hair color themselves, this will help transition the wig or give the person looking at them, will give them like a different style. So I'm coming all the way, like literally just the root. And it depends. If you want to go stronger, you can. If you want to go a deeper root, well, it depends on the wig. This has a natural like tone to it, so we're probably gonna make it not look just all one dimension. And there is some extra information in my Wigging Out book. I'm actually developing right now, it is on my desk, my hair coloring wigs series, which is going to be really great. So we're going to dive into full-on everything color, from color theory, and then really focusing on color from wigs we don't know where the hair came from. That's like the biggest question that I see in the world, is that we don't know where our hair is coming from. Because how could we, unless you actually source it yourself? Which I'm sure some of you do, but I know for myself, I always get a 613 color, and I will bring it down to whatever level I need it to be. As you can see, I'm coming in the back, coming section to section, all the way down. So when you're doing your retouch application, it should be pretty quick, right? Because time is money, and money is worth my time. Because gentlemen are not worth my time at this moment in life, so we're gonna try to enhance that in the coming years, but you know, right now it's not. It's not a top priority. But getting my color on in 20 minutes, poof, that is really what I want. So I'm gonna try to do this so you can see, but I like speed and efficiency in the way I do my rooting. Once again, taking slivers as I go. So, a little pro tip right now is the part of the wig that most people don't look at. And if they are, there's a problem. So with a lot of my colors, if they always wear it down, I will do the hairline like I'm doing right now. And the middle, I can leave it. Yep, you can leave it. You don't even need to worry about it really. So just keep that in mind as a little super duper trick. So that's why you do the full perimeter first, because you're going to be using half a tube of color for this. So then I don't want to say if you miss or if you use too much product in the hairline because you want to get it so precise that in this crown slash back of the wig, and most of the time in the back of the wig, it is that stretch monofilament. So it's gonna get stained anyway, because only lace will not take color. Remember that. So if you color a wig and it is made out of not lace, made out of a fabric, because, and do you know why that is? That is because most of the machine-made wigs, they're machine-made, and the machine needs enough tension to give you those knots. And if you notice, they're all split knots. So keep that in mind when you're doing what you're ordering, what foundations you are using. Because if you are coloring them, especially if they're 613 color that you're getting from the manufacturer, be extra careful around the hairlines because you cannot bleach it. It will not come out unless you're refronting it. If you're going to cut off the front and put your own hairline in, you should be fine as long as you're using real lace. Do you hear me? So please, 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 please take that into consideration when you're doing this. Once again, I'm just showing you the technique that I use on my rooting, which you've seen many of time, but this is not on a wig. So normally we would be doing this because we want to, well, this would be a color touch-up for any of my blonde clients that come to me. And once again, I do love a redkin. So now what I'm going to do is, because we're in this bottom section and the nape hair is always a little bit darker, just for what I like to do especially, is I'm going to come in and I'm just going to darken this back section basically. So this nape, it's this half an inch space, half an inch section. I'm going to try to bring it as far down as I can so that it's going to give me extra dimension, so when they pull up their hair, it helps break that ponytail, and it gives it a beautiful color through it. And as you can see, this is an A-B formula, so it will have a blue undertone. You can already see the purple in it and the blue. So yeah. And my brush, putting on color, combing it down. Because right now you should literally have hardly anything in your bowl. and I'm gonna leave out like that much. A, she needs a haircut, but B, I want it to. So from here, so that section is down. So then I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna comb it through to help break it up a little bit. So we're putting it back the way we came. And this is where you can double check, cross check, triple check, quadruple check. Oh, I missed a spot. I need to put some more color. That, you know, this is the time where you're making it more comfortable for your client. And then, of course, she's going to tip her head back ever so gently for me. All right, so we're just bringing it through. So now we're going to come in and I don't like to cover their hair so much. She's a little dry. This blonde hair that we get is a little dry out there. That's all right. Up a little more so you can see. All right. So now this is our top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come and part it where she normally parts her hair, taking the brush. I'm taking some color, okay? And what I'm gonna do, so you can see from here, I am smudging. I'm smudging it out. Okay, so I'm sectioning it. And I'm smudging her out. So this is the real reason why you're all watching this, is from here, I am smudging. Take a little bit of it, put it back on the root, and smudge it up. And you're seeing this on like a major color change. So here, putting it on the root, and then I'm blending it up. Especially around the hairline and the crown. So wherever she parts her hair. If you already made a hair installation or for your top piece, that's where you're gonna want to, I would smudge the whole top if I were you. Just smudge the whole top. Because that will help you soften it, make it better. Because like, as you can see here, like sometimes the color doesn't come through, it's too hard, you can't, your technique isn't the best, or you just grab some wrong sections. Okay. Yeah. And let's see if I can push it down without any, yeah. For color, I do like to just separate it a little bit. Let the air go in and let it oxidize for me. So this will be on for about, what do we know? So you test it by going to the last section that you put on color. So I'm going to look in the back. As you can see, I know you can't, so let me show you. So I'm coming in and checking this section, and she's looking pretty good. I'm excited to see it. So we're probably gonna leave it on for another 15 to 20 minutes, and then from there we're gonna wash it out first with cool water, and then I'm gonna come in with soap, with shampoo and conditioner to really smooth out the hair. And I'll probably do a treatment because we don't know where this hair came from. So we'll be back when I have washed it out. And we're back. So here she is. I'm gonna blow her out so we can actually see what she looks like.